Another Big K sound. A Studio A production.
Shout out to Robert Kiyosaki.
Two men in my lifetime were like dads to me. My father and his best friend, actually. Both men loved me and to me talked regularly. My father was poor, his best friend rich financially. Ask yourself why in the land of such great opportunity most never rise beyond mediocrity. Why from generation to generation this truth ever remains? The rich keep the wealth and the poor spend the change. Hear now the difference in poor dad and rich dad advice. Rich dad said, now Kevin, stay in school and you'll get a good job. Rich dad said, better learn money management so you won't get robbed. Poor dad said, work up the ladder, get in management for sure. Rich dad said, own your own business, be an entrepreneur. Poor dad said, always put money aside for emergencies. Rich dad said, take some risks, invest in some stocks and securities. Ask yourself why in the land of such great opportunity most never rise beyond mediocrity. Why from generation to generation this truth ever remains? The rich keep the wealth and the poor spend the change. Poor dad advised, on payday son, pay all your bills with quick disperse. Rich dad stressed, son, you are the value, so pay yourself first. Poor dad preached, take care of your responsibilities. Rich dad said, maximize assets, minimize liabilities. Poor dad told me, the goal in life is to become a successful one. Rich dad said, success is not an end, but it's the process you build and run. My poor dad smiled and said, you gon' make me proud, son. Rich dad said, in you already is a great one. Ask yourself why in the land of such great opportunity most never rise beyond mediocrity. Why from generation to generation this truth ever remains? The rich keep the wealth and the poor spend the change. Put it in a book and they'll never read it. Put it in a song and they'll always sing it.
Thanks, Pops.
Another Big K sound.